And welcome back to Minecraft TerraFirmaCraft 360 episode 2. Actually, male or female? Male. And that is male, and I think this one was female. Oh, 3 male. Usually a bad thing. And yes, it just started storming, so I need to make this wall immediately. That is, the downside is they can now just spawn at random. In fact, I could probably make basalt walls if I wanted to. I was trying to keep it so I can chop it down at one point. But this might be one of those times where you might just not care. Actually, I don't think I'm in too much of a predicament right now. As long as I'm not struck by lightning a couple of times, I should be fine. I do have my weapons and such. This is not too far of a drop regardless, but still. Creeper and zombie. Zombie's not, creeper's not frightening, zombie is. And actually I might just go hide in a bush while I craft more tool heads, because I'm out of them. I need more axe heads. I think I should be fine here. I need to create quite a few axe heads, so bear with me. Well, that scared the life out of me. That's pretty bad. That's actually a pretty bad sign. And I can't get out of the rain regardless. That should hold. I don't think any of them are over there, or like in that area. Good news is I can just quickly retract this bridge by right click and remove. In fact, I might just do that. Got 2 out of that one. Didn't even know that. There, now nothing can get over here, I think, except for spiders, which I can remedy that by doing this. That pretty much settles that. I can continue working here. My mouse is getting a little slow. Don't know why. There we go. What else do I have in here? Not much. Not much indeed. Okay, well. Once I have this little wall here, I should be fine. I'm gonna chop some trees over there, I think, or over here maybe. That's a pretty far drop if I miss. Or I can just chop right here. That doesn't look like it's too bad of it. Oop. Scared myself by accident. I want that creeper to blow up here. And yes, I did jump. That was actually quite funny. And half of that was kind of my fault. Oh, there you go. You get to see me jump really badly. Yeah, now it's no longer storming, so they're burning. Or burning-ish. Unfortunately, these axes do almost nothing to them. Because everything now has 1,000 health. Or zombies and skeletons. I'm pretty sure one can see me. Yes, it's actually going sundown right now. So I actually have to do this. And I may get attacked. Oh no, he can't see me. Okay. Well, he can see me, it's just he can't do anything about it. Because I do believe he fell. Now, you can survive that drop. Wouldn't suggest it, but you can. Pretty sure I can cause an or I can make him burn regardless. I may get shot here, but it's not too bad. I'll be shot when I'm collecting. So now you can see me. Oh. Yes, they have really dead aim right now. I mean, probably the best aim I've ever seen a skeleton have. Whoa, wait, shoot me now. Whoa, shooting me. Oh. Well, that's the perfect sentry. He doesn't even burn. Which I think is kinda BS on that one. Well, I seem to be alive. Though, slightly beat up. I think this should be fine to do this. And there we go. Now this area is pretty much walled off. I shouldn't have to worry about any injury coming from that side. I probably should make this wall a little bit... I should probably make like a safety wall here. But for now, I do need leather. I mean, pretty badly actually. And I'm probably gonna dig this out. And since that was a male, and there was like tons of males over there, I shouldn't have to worry. That was a bad sign. That's my... Okay, none. I don't know what that was. I'm just going to have a normal backpack with its one row of stuff. Basically useless, but it's good enough for what I need it for. And right now, all I need to do is to have a wall there. I might want to make something better over there, but I'm not going to do that right now. Second thing I want is to have kind of a wall here, just so I don't get shot when I'm walking. I'm pretty sure yeah, that's the one that I wanted to avoid. Pumpkins, rare resource. Useless resource. Just decorations. Okay. That little crumbling sound is actually things falling down. And good, that skeleton's gone. I want some pine. Pine's a pretty easy resource to find and use. Though it's not very hard, it's actually pretty good for farming because it drops well and it doesn't branch out. So that's usually good. I think that's shale still. Oh yeah, and pine's apparently got a glitch where it turns any dirt it grows on into this. Or I think that might be spruce. Yeah, it's spruce. Or, I guess, I thought it was only pine, but yeah. These two dirts are just different. Because this thing grew on it. I think that's only in world generation, though. So that really shouldn't matter to most people. There is more stuff I'm probably going to need right now, but for now, I think this is a good start. My little wall. I kind of like this wall already. Oh. Yeah, see, that was the thing I was worried about. Oh, I guess it isn't just for world generation, it just anything you put this on turns to that. Oh, that wasn't what I meant, but just that's interesting. That is interesting. Here or there, these two different types, or these types of dirts are a little bit different than they should be. Because I know under here there's phallarite, or phalite, or whatever it is. Doesn't matter to me, but I did get some phallarite. What is it? Oh, I guess it's shale under this. Oh, it's phalite. Okay. Whatever it is, it's not really important. 1, 2, and I guess I can only do it 2 more times regardless, so I'm just going to make it like that. That way I only have a short distance to cross, so I don't get shot. I do have raw beef to cook now, and I don't think leather armor is useful, so I do have pine. Pine's not too bad. I think I didn't put any pine in that. Okay. Well, for now, I'm going to use that as a drawbridge and chop down some trees. If you follow me with my other series, you'll notice that these trees are doing only small amounts of damage to the axe. And that's just because, well, it's a soft wood. It doesn't really hurt the axe as much. If I were to take oak or something, it would pretty much deplete this after 4 trees. I want that. But I'm pretty sure it's going to hurt my axe. Aspen's a hardwood, even though it's pretty soft overall. And I think these are only world-generating types of trees, regardless. But either way, this is a really nice haul. I think that was 2 stacks. A little bit more than 2 stacks. Oh, I did have 1 aspen tree beforehand, but that's insignificant. Now time to go back here, and I still find that odd. That's not something that's supposed to happen. And let's just have it right here. It shouldn't really matter. So put it right there. There. I just want it so the creepers and zombies can't get through. Skeletons, well, they'll be able to shoot across the gap, and that's why I'm kind of adjusting that slowly. And I think after I remove this, I should be good. Because I don't think they can get down through there, or get up through there. So that's good. There I now have a partially walled off area. That was actually an accident, but who cares? Well, it's starting to look like a civilized part of the area. I think this is another big spawned tree, which I find is, yes, okay, this is odd to me. I mean, this is like extremely odd because I've never seen these, and now I've seen at least 4 of these. It's one of those things you just don't see every day, and that would be a bad thing to do. Okay, I'll chop it down and then combine it. There we go. It's still odd to me. It's like really not normal. Still too good of an axe. I guess I'd just chop one with each. Hopefully I didn't lose too many. And chop. Now combine the 2, and I should have a pretty good axe. And now I should be good on wood for the most part. I can still be shot from across this way, which I find is kind of dangerous still, but I have to deal with it. You can't have a perfect fortress starting out. I'm going to need to make a shovel because this is getting ridiculous. me having to terraform the area. But it's gotta be done. One, two. There we go. And unfortunately, I think the crop growth will be a little bit slower. Or actually, it might be a little bit faster compared to others. I can't really remember what the difference was there. Actually, that's not what I wanted again. I want this one. Because this one, it just doesn't matter. I'm just kind of making an area. And I need to fill in this dirt. I might have to expand this wall just slightly, because I don't feel like getting shot. There we go. Well, this is the boring part of the terraforming, but who cares? As long as I have the end result being okay. I think if I put it there, it's just gonna fall off. Oh. Oh. I think this is the wrong type of dirt. I think this is the... In fact, that's actually a bad thing. Because... Okay, good. Just making sure. Because if that type of dirt was the normal Minecraft dirt, then that would make that pretty cheating. And there we go. I still want that metal. How much ore do I have? Sphalerite, and I got some cassiterite, but not enough. Well, this will be fun. I've quite a bit of stuff I need to think about. I think that area should be pretty well secured. I'm trying to get some seeds, so I do want to try a bit of farming here. Well, I still have the option, because during the winter it will snow and it will become a problem. And the actual issue, not the issue, but the thing I found, that the temp, if it reaches 0 or below, then the water freezes. Well, this is spring, so it's a little bit warmer, but overall that area should be kind of constant. And it should start it should be increasingly warm. Can't speak today. do believe that the food might be going down a little bit slower than it normally does. Maybe. I'm not really 100% sure on that. And I do believe it's becoming night again. Slowly. Dusk is setting, or yeah, I guess dusk is setting, or approaching, whatever. Overall, this is looking pretty nice for somewhat of a barbaric little fortress thing. I'm having fun. That's what matters. I went and chopped that stuff so I can have somewhat of a floor, or yeah, somewhat of a wall here, just so I'm not being shot. And eventually I'll just start making stone brick walls. There we go. And this area will need increased a little bit. Other than that, it should be good enough. That's where the dirt goes. Doesn't matter as much what type of dirt it is, because it'll all become this type of grass. Come on, there we go. Yeah, every time you sleep, that really takes a nice chunk out of the food. Raw beef. I'm going to need to use some spruce. And fire starter. There we go. Eventually I'll have like a reservoir or something around here. In fact, while I'm waiting, I think I can make some pine planks. It did almost nothing to the axe. Spruce, I think it's just too pink for my taste. I need this. I'm going to create 2 buckets. And I think these stack. Nope. Probably should toss that one in next. Warming, hot, and then hot 1, and it cooks. There we go. I just want to have some extra food on hand. And soon I'll be producing an actual... I'll have a animal farm or something around here. Probably just across there. Like in that small area. Funny enough, animals can starve in this mod. So you actually have to take real good care of them. Or you don't have to really take good care of them. Just to keep them on grass, and as long as you have enough grass per animal, it should be fine. I think cows need about 2 lots of grass before things become a problem. That's just being pretty generous, regardless. going to go collect some water over here and probably start filling a small reservoir. If you don't know what a reservoir is, it's just basically a small pool of water where you can use it. It's basically just water storage. Usually a correct term for that is basically a body of water that's man-made. But it doesn't matter. Correct term or not, basically I'm just making a pool of water. And it's mostly just going to be right here. And yes, the time's up, but who cares? I got time. And I'm just going to make it right about here. And you'll notice that TerraFirma water just does this. I think it's going to keep doing that until it's happy. That should... There we go. If I stand in it. Actually, I think this still goes all one way. Nope. It's still technically shifting a little. I find that actually kind of funny. I'm going to grab some more water before I do this. Or before I end the episode, at least. Because I'll be using that water eventually. Mostly with farming and such, but it's easier just to grab a small pool of water. A couple buckets don't hurt. And, since it's inside my base, I don't have to worry about running out of the base to get water. I like how it actually starts filling up. If you have like a glass tank, you can actually look at it. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. Have a good day. See you later.